with JROTC. I am here with
Master Sergeant Vidal.
Do you have any veterans in your family?
In my family, yes. My dad was an unofficial veteran. He was in the Vietnam War, was a Hmong who helped the CIA fight the war in Vietnam. And then my nephew is in the Air Force right now, and my son also is serving in the Navy. He's over at South Carolina right now.
Why do you think Vet Day is important?
Well, Veterans Day is important because it honors all those who have served the military, who sacrificed their lives, and it helps us to remember all those who are still currently serving and, taking time away from their families to fight for the United States.
What do you do to celebrate Veterans Day?
My dad used to take us to the Veterans Parade all the time, and so I would take my kids to the Veterans Day Parade. When I'm not working on those days. On some days, when we were in the National Guard, we would go and march or parade for the Veterans Day Parade too.
Hi, my name's Aaliyah.
And my name is James.
And here are this week's updates from Highlander Highlights. Updates from counseling. Senior announcements. Seniors, if you have not yet completed your financial aid application, it is mandatory that you and a parent attend our last financial aid workshop this Wednesday, November 16th at 6 p.m. in the library. Please bring a fully charged laptop, student's FSA ID and Social Security number if applicable, a parent's FSA ID and Social Security number if applicable, a parent's 2021 tax returns, W-2s, and other income information. Again, this is our last financial aid workshop, and you do not want to miss out on free money for college applications. Seniors, the deadline for college applications is coming up. If you have not yet completed your college applications for Fresno State, other CSUs, or UCs, counselors are available to support after school Mondays through Thursdays.
Updates from leadership. This Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. will be McLean's first annual Fall Carnival hosted by Link Crew. There will be food, trucks, a hayride, games, prizes, and a pumpkin patch, and more. Admission is free and all are welcome. Come with your families to celebrate fall with Link Crew and other clubs and organizations. Sports updates. Winter season has officially begun. If you have any students who want to join basketball, soccer, or wrestling, contact the coaches. Cross country is heading to CIF sectionals on November 17th. Good luck cross country. Staff appreciation night will be held on Wednesday, November 16th at our boys basketball game against Madera here at McLean. Varsity starts at 6:30 p.m. and JV begins at 5. As well, there will be a boys soccer game at McLean Stadium on Friday, November 18th. Varsity begins at 5 and JV will start at 3. Be sure to go out and support our teams as well as staff this week. For tickets for these games as well as future McLean sporting events, scan the QR code here.
In U.S. news, Election Day was last week on November 8th. There was 7 propositions found on the California ballots this year. Propositions number 1, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Proposition 1 passed, amending the California Constitution to add the right to choose to have an abortion and use contraceptives. Proposition 26 and 27 did not pass, which would have legalized sports betting online and on tribal lands via agreements with Native American tribes. Proposition 28 passed, which requires K-12 public schools to spend a certain percentage of funding on arts and media programs for students. Proposition 29 and 30 did not pass, 29 being to regulate staffing of kidney dialysis clinics, and 30 would have imposed a 1.75% tax increase on individual income over $2 million to support the purchase of electric vehicles and charging infrastructures as well as wildfire prevention. And last, Proposition 31 was passed, upholding the state law banning the sale of flavored tobacco products. That's all for this week.
Tune in next week for more updates from
Highlander Highlights. And then wait. Say here are this week's games real quick. Just say here are this week's games.
Here are this week's games.